Here I have, let me download it. Let me download it because I prefer to use it not from Google but from the computer itself. Here we have a presentation in which we have a lot of topics, no, word problems related to the least common multiple and the greatest common divisor. Okay, so remember, when we work with word problems, it is better that you focus a lot on what the problem says and not just try to find the numbers and try to do any operation without making any sense of it. So, okay, let's read the first problem and let's try to understand it. And let's see what happens. Well, suppose that hot dogs come in packs of 9, okay? And buns es un tipo de comida, come in packs of 12, okay? So imagine, this is a pack of hot dogs, a pack of 9, and this is a pack of buns. Bueno, digamos, vienen de a 12. Hot dogs, 9, buns, 12. Okay, look what happens here. Thomas bought the same number of hot dogs as buns. So the numbers were equal. The numbers of hot dogs and buns were equal. The question is, it was the least, okay, sorry, that is not the question. It was the least number of each for which it was possible. So it was the least, el más pequeño, the least number that was possible. So let's try to answer these three questions, okay? And let me explain this problem to you, and then you can try to do a following problem that is similar. So, how many packs of hot dogs did he buy? How many packs of buns did he buy? How many hot dogs did he buy? Okay, this is packs, and this is hot dogs. Okay, so let's try to do it with drawings, and then I will explain what happens and how we can use the knowledge that we did it, what that we learned yesterday. So here is going to be the hot dogs. Hot dogs. And here we buy a pack of 9. Voy a poner el número en vez de los dibujitos. And here we buy another pack of 9. And here we buy another pack of 9. How many hot dogs have we bought until here? 27, yes? But be careful because we have to also consider the amount of buns. So buns. Here we have a pack of 12, another pack of 12, another pack of 12. Okay. How much have we bought until here? 36. Van 27 y 36. Let's add another one of here. How many hot dogs are there? Hot dogs, 36. And buns, 36 also. So, okay. How many packages of hot dogs have we bought? 4. So 4 packs. Of buns, 3 packs. And how many hot dogs did he buy? Well, 36. This is easy if we do it like this. But what I want to say is that, look, this is 9. This is 18. With another one, it's 27. With another one is 36. And here is, this is 12. With another one, it's 24. And with another one is 36. Look, These, perdón, these are the multiples of 9, and these 12, 24, 36 are the multiples of of 36, no, of 12.
Teacher,
Tell me, Acevedo.
why are 4 9s?
Because we needed the same amount, mira, the same number of hot dogs as buns. O sea, aquí y acá should be the same. So we need 4 packs of the hot dogs, but only 3 packs of buns to get the same number, 36.
Okay, I understand.
Uh-huh. And the 36 is a common multiple. Because it appears in the table of the 12 and it also appears in the table of the 9. So it is a common multiple, and moreover, it is the least common multiple, right? Because it's the first one, it's the smallest one that you can have. Because if you continue in this way, you will probably find more multiples in common. But this one is the first one, and that is what the problem indicates, right? So, okay, let me erase this. And let me start again this. So how can you do it without making the drawings of the packs and making multiple by multiple by multiple? Because the numbers could be big. You can do it as we saw yesterday. Make the prime factorization, que no es tan horrible. Make the 9 factorization of 9. Make the prime factorization of 12. Aquí va 3, aquí va 3, aquí va 3. Y aquí va 1. And here it goes 3, 2, 2. Ahora las ponemos de esto, perdón, 9 is equal to 3 times 3, 12 is equal to 3 times 2 times 2. Las ponemos una sobre la otra. This go with this one. Se convierte en una sola. Y los otros forever alone los ponemos. This 3, this 2, and this 2. What is the result of that? 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. And 18 times 2 is 36. This is a much cleaner way to do it and much faster because you go straight to the result. You don't have to start trying with all of the multiples of 9, with all of the multiples of 12, because you don't know when you're going to find the first one. So, until now, any question, kids?
Yes, teacher.
Tell me.
We cannot put with the 12 another 2, o sea, en vez del 3 el 2.
Ay, sí, señor, perdón. Miren, mi equivocación fue la siguiente, que empecé con el 3, pero no importa, porque ustedes saben que al final esto se multiplica y las multiplicaciones dan lo mismo en cualquier orden. Pero sí aconsejo yo empezar pues en orden para que no se vayan a confundir. No es obligatorio, pero sí es más, digamos, que una manera de mantener el orden para que no se confundan y puedan saber por cuáles números intentar y cuáles no. Venga, lo hacemos en ese orden. 2, 6, 2, 3, 3, 1. And you see, the result is the same. This is the same than this. Yes, yes, sorry about that. But as you can see, this was also correct. Okay? Any other question about this?
No.
No? Okay, that's great. So look what is going to happen. I am going to put on the next slide, which has a similar problem. And everyone is going to solve it in your notebooks. I will give you 5 minutes to solve it. And after that, I am going to use Class Dojo to select a random person, and that person is going to explain the problem, okay? Don't worry about it. It's really similar. So actually, let me put Class Dojo so I can put the timer also. Espérame, Juliana llegó, Jacobo llegó, no sé quién más no llegó. Class Dojo. So I am going to put the timer and also the slide. And the slide, the problem is this one. Can you see it properly? ¿Lo ven bien?
Más o menos, profe.
I am going to put it like this. Permítanme un momento. Así se ve bien,
Yes,
¿cierto? Okay,
yes.
perfect. So now I'm going to put the timer. And after that, perdón, agrando esto. You solve it. Don't copy it. Just solve it. Okay? Or obviously make the processes, but you don't have to copy it. So I will talk to you when the time is over. If you have questions, please open the microphone or write it in the chat. So Vargas, don't worry. I will ask a random person when it finishes. Okay, kids, right. So let's select a random person and let's see who results. Silva, no está, otra vez. ¿Alguien sabe si tiene problemas de nuevo? Sherazadi no está. David Santiago Álvarez. Hello, David Santiago, how are you? Oh, qué oportuno. David Santiago, una pregunta. ¿Acabaste de llegar? ¿No? ¿Cierto? ¿A qué
Pelusa
hora?
se fue,
¿A
profe.
qué horas?
Acabó de salirse.
Pero acabo de llegar.
¿Ah? Acabó de
Acabo
llegar.
de llegar. Sí. David Santiago, how are you? Did you solve the problem? Okay, if he doesn't answer, another person. Catalina, hello, how are you?
Hello, teacher.
Okay, Catalina, were you able to solve the problem?
More or less.
Okay, what happened? Tell me what you did, Cata.
Um, no, I, mm, I can say in Spanish.
Try to say it in English. It's not that hard. Don't worry.
Um, I have some problems with some points because I have a little confused.
Okay, what did you do?
I tried to do the less common multiply,
This common multiple,
but
yes? How?
um, eh, um, I tried to do with the 8 and the 6 to have an idea of the result.
So you did it like the tables, right? You did 8,
Yes,
16, 24, 36, 32, 32, this 36. And the same with the 6, right? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. Okay, did we find something in common?
um, um, um,
Yes,
well,
look.
I think that the 24.
Yes, that's right. The 24. The 24 is the least common multiple of 8 and 6 is 24. But let's try to understand the problem. Thank you, Catalina. Miss Ramos, o sea, Juanita, wrote a test. So part 8 had true false questions and each was worth 6 points. So each question was worth 6 points. So here's one question of 6 points. Two questions, 12 points. Three questions, 18 points, and so on. And part B had multiple choice questions, each worth 8 points. So one question of multiple choice, two questions of multiple choice, three questions of multiple choice. She made the points of part A equal to the number of points of part B. Yes? So she made three multiple choice questions and four true false questions, right? How many points was each part worth? Each part had 24 points worth. How many questions did part A have? Esta era la parte A, esta era la parte B. So, how many questions? Four questions. And part B, three questions. But remember, Catalina and everyone, you can do it with the prime factorization. 8 prime factorization, 6 prime factorization. We can do it 2, 2, 2. Entonces es 8 equals 2 times 2 times 2. Here, 6, 2 times 3. Y las ponen una sobre la otra. These pair together, o sea que se escriben 2. Y luego ponemos a los forever alongs. 3, 2, 2. That is 2 times 3 times 2 times 2 results in 24, the least common multiple again. So you can do it faster in this way because right now the numbers are small, 6 and 8. Well, that's easy if we do it doing the table. But if we do it in that way, what happens if you have big numbers? It's not going to be as easy. So this method of the prime factorization is going to be better when you have those cases of big numbers. So you have to practice it from now. But thank you very much. So now I am going to do actually the
Teacher,
same. Tell me.
I don't understand why the result of the questions was 4 and 3.
4 and 3. Okay. Ya. Te digo. Okay, so the least common multiple of 6 and 8 is 24. What happens? That remember, this is the section A, and each question was worth 8 points in Spanish. Cada pregunta valía 8 puntos. So, question 1, 8 puntos. With 2 questions, 16 points. O sea, ya con las dos preguntas teníamos 16 puntos. With 3 questions, we had 24. But what happens? Here's 3 questions. What happens? If we do it in section B, it's different because with 1 question is 6. With 2 questions is 12 points. With 3 questions is 18 points. And with 4 questions, now you have 24 points. So section A had to have 3 questions and section B had to have 24 questions. How could you find it without doing this? You take the 24 divided by 8 and 24 divided by 6. This one is 3, this one is 4. You can also do it like that.
Okay, thank you, teacher. But you confused because the part A is with the 6 and the part B is with the 8.
Exactly. So you have to be careful, yes, because, yes, that's it. Ah, espérame, o sea, ¿yo los dije al revés o fue mi impresión?
Yes, los dijiste al revés, profe, porque la parte A vale 6 puntos y la parte B vale 8. Pero igual entendí.
Ah, tienes toda la razón, discúlpame, sí, tienes toda la razón. Qué pena por eso, chicos. Ya te saco a Pilar Delgado, Jacobo. ¿Eras tú o es otra persona con que no sabemos quién es? No veo a Pilar Delgado. No está. Ya se fue. Okay, so for the next part, the same. 5 minutes, and then I will ask a person to answer. So let's do it. Miss Ramos and Victor. Okay, kids, I am going to stop this because the class is nearly finished. So the first person that finished, who was that person? Let me check. Saraide. Hello, Saraide. Can you please help me answering this?
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
Fine.
Okay, Sara. What did you do?
Pues I put in the first that sold $20.
$20?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And how did you find that number? Because it's correct.
Um, with the table.
With the table, so you are doing tables. Okay, but be careful because you have to get used to the order. 4, 12, 16, 20. Yes. And the other one
Yes.
was 10, 20,
And
y
20
yeah,
and no more.
no more. So, how many boxes did Victor sell, Sarah?
Victor, five. Five.
Five. Yes, five, because Victor is this one, the one of four, and
Yes.
the other two. Thank you very much, Sarah. Ok, chicos, gracias. Como ya nos quedan solamente 2 minutos, eh, mañana continuaremos. Igual ustedes, no sé si ya recibieron información de que pues a partir de, creo que es de mañana, o no sé si mañana o pasado mañana, pero creo que es de mañana, que pues hay que usar otra plataforma y demás. Entonces, pues estén muy pendientes de todos los correos que les lleguen de parte de coordinaciones y de los tutores. Y mañana continuamos con este tema porque solo vimos problemas de least common multiple, falta de greatest common divisor. Entonces, chicos, muchas gracias. Voy a sacarlos a todos para que no pase lo de ayer. Así que, pues adiós. Sí,
Bye, teacher.
Bye,
adiós.
teacher.
Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.